We continue the Abdullah Yusuf Ali translation with Surat Haaqqah, the sure reality, which is a term that has been used in different cultures for like a realm of existence, but in the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, the sure reality. What is the sure reality, and what will make thee realize what the sure reality is? The Thamud and the odd people, branded as false, the stunning calamity. But the mood, they were destroyed by a terrible storm of thunder and lightning, and the odd, they were destroyed by a furious wind exceedingly violent. He made it rage against them 7 nights and 8 days in succession, so that thou couldst see the people lying prostrate in its path, as if they had been roots of a hollow palm trees tumbled down. Then seest thou any of them left surviving, and Pharaoh and those before him, and the cities overthrown, committed habitual sin, and disobeyed each the messenger of their Lord, so he punished them with an abundant penalty. When the water of Noah's flood overflowed beyond its limits, carried you, mankind, in the floating arch, that we might make it a message unto you, and that ears that should hear the tale and retain its memory should bear its lessons in remembrance. Then when one blast is sounded on the trumpet, and the earth is moved, and its mountains, and they are crushed to powder at one stroke, on that day shall the great event come to pass, and the sky will be rent asunder, for it will that day be flimsy, and the angels will be on its sides, and 8 will that day bear the throne of thy Lord above them, and that day shall ye be brought to judgment. Not an act of yours that ye hide will be hidden, and he that will be given his record in his right hand will say, here, read ye my record. I did really understand that my account would one day reach me, and he will be in a life of bliss in a garden on high, the fruits whereof, wine and punches, low and near, eat ye and drink ye with full satisfaction, because of the God that ye sent before you in the days that are gone, and he that will be given his record in his left hand will say, would that my record had not been given to me, and that I had never realized how my account stood. Would that death had been made an end of me. Of no profit to me has been my wealth, my power has perished from me. The stern command will say, seize ye him, and bind ye him, and burn ye him in the blazing fire. Further, make him march in a chain whereof the length is 70 cubits. This was he that would not believe in God Most High, and would not encourage the feeding of the indigent. So no friend hath he here this day, nor hath he any food except the corruption from the washing of wounds, which none do eat, but those in sin. So I do call to witness what ye see and what ye see not, that this is verily the word of an honored messenger. It is not the word of a poet. Little is it ye believe, nor is it the word of a soothsayer. Little admonition is it ye receive. This is a message sent down from the Lord of the worlds, and if the messenger were to invent any sayings in our name, we should certainly seize him by the right hand. We should certainly then cut off the artery of his heart. nor can any of you withhold him from our wrath. But verily this is the message for the God-fearing, and we certainly know that there are amongst you those that reject, but truly revelation is a cause of sorrow for the unbelievers, but verily it is truth of assured certainty, so glorify the name of thy Lord Most High. And George Sale, he seems to put a lot more credence on, well, poets would be speaking about reality, but the claims of religious traditions, whether or not they're supported by other religious traditions that differ from my own, that aren't my own religious tradition, then, you know what I mean, like the script, the Quran and the prophetic sayings on one hand, on the Jewish scriptures, and the side Bible books, the rabbinical legends. None of that, if it differs from his biblical selection in his church tradition. Not sure which church he was actually part of at the moment. He may have made a point of that. But how serious it is to invent religious claims, to claim to be a prophet and not to be a prophet. That is, key to the warning there.